Tucker, listen up. You're going to want to know about this. Some monster tours with some of the biggest names in rock are getting ready to hit the road this summer. Aerosmith and Cheap Trick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, kick off their tour in June. That's a good combination there. They'll be playing Jiffy Lube Live in Bristow, Virginia on July 3rd. A special pre-sale to American Express card members starts tomorrow. Tickets go on sale to the general public on Saturday at 10 a.m. Kiss and Motley Crue are hitting the road this summer together for what they're calling The Tour. The 40-date tour kicks off in Virginia at Jiffy Lube Live, and I recently spoke with Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue to find out what we can expect. Nikki Sixx, we are thrilled to have you here. We are thrilled that the bands are going to be kicking off the tour right here at Jiffy Lube Live on July 20th. This is a monster tour. Who came up with the idea of getting these two groups together?
We talked about it, and nobody could, imagine these two headliners on one set. And it wasn't because of the egos. It was because of the monstrosity of our stage sets. And how are we going to do that? How are we going to put it on a stage? And then how are we going to take it city to city to city? And it really came down to the bands working together and all of our teams working together and getting this whole thing to be a team instead of two separate bands. And when Motley Crue wants Kiss to put on the greatest show they're ever going to do, and Kiss wants the same thing for Motley Crue, you have a win-win-win for the fans. And that's really that's how it started, and that's where it's at right now.
And let me ask you, because, you've been out there on the road for years and years and years. It's great to perform before the fans, I know. It is hard work, and this is not just you're not doing 10 dates. This is a mammoth tour that's going to go on and on and on for quite some time. Any concerns about wearing you down or anything like that?
I've been worn down for so long. I've become we're like soldiers, man. You can't take us out now. But you do it long enough, and you realize that you just get stronger and you get better. You're a better player, better singer, better performer, and you just go. It's like you're like a war machine, to be honest with you. The longer you've been around, the better you get. And if anything, there's anything that young musicians take away from this, it's like you can't look like a roadie and be in a band. You gotta be in a band. You gotta be a rock star. You gotta dress like a rock star. You gotta play music. That's important. You gotta put 100% into your lyrics, 100% into your songs, 100% into your show, your packaging, your marketing, and do it. It's time for new bands to step up, because Kiss and Motley Crue, Aerosmith, Stones, we're not going to always be here. Like, who's going to replace us? There's no one out there. It's sad.
Let me ask you this, because you've been very honest about, the things that have gone on in your life. And when you think